Hello, my name is Ilo, and I genuinely believe that journaling is free mental health. I've been journaling for a long time. I have one full book and another full book, and I genuinely believe it is free mental health. Journaling has honestly been one of my greatest companions. My first ever entry was in 2021, and I'm gonna tell you why journaling is free mental health and how can you use it. Well, the first thing you need is to actually understand it. Even though I have this many books, you don't actually have to just to start journaling. Journaling is literally free. All you need, a pen, a notebook, or simple pages. Just get something. For example, I have this recycled paper I really like, so I write a lot on it. You just need paper and a pen, nothing else. So when I say that journaling is completely free, you may now understand why. You may then say to me, well, how? How do I start journaling? The answer is pretty simple. Follow me here. Start by setting the day up, 2025, whatever, 10-2. And then make just a note or simple bullet point or an arrow or whatever you want and just write what you're going to do today. If you're done, just cross. And then at the end of the day, something like this, the day was pretty good. Just say I liked it or 8 out of 10 or something like this. Or you give like tiny stars. And then you write something meaningful to you. But you can use a notebook for various things. It can just be a notebook where you write ideas, where you do glorified to-do lists, or a book you use to remember stuff. Now I'm gonna show you a little bit of my process and how it began. So as I said here, the first thing is the 3rd of May 2021. I began by gamifying it. So like intelligence, happiness, health, music, meditation, work, study. I began at 0. If I did something, I would go a point up. If I didn't do, I would take a point out. So I tried to make my life a game. Did it work? Most pages were actually empty, but here it changed. Here we are at 29 of November 2022, so more than a year later. I put the day here, the date here, mandatory stuff, and then just good to have stuff here. And then I would separate it, write stuff here, what I'm grateful for, and all of that. So used half a page, no problem. Just use the red to differentiate days, and I know that this is next day. I continued this method, I liked it more. Did it work? Well, not really, because I didn't actually finish this notebook. I'm not gonna use it anymore, this is part of my history now. 2025, I got this notebook from Temu, it's actually equal to this one, the one I use now. I filled this 265 pages in 6 months. And how? First thing I do here, an index. Here I just made a future log. This is basically birthdays and stuff I had plans. Here it's a book list of the books I want to read. Here are all my projects. As you can see, I have 2 rows. This was my first monthly spread. What happened here? Objectives, tasks, and a little evaluation. This way of monthly spread will not be here for long because I felt no need to come here and write. Here I just tracked my sleeping. As you can see, all over the place. Here I tracked my humor and how rested I felt during the day. Something very important is the memories of that month. Here I was actually training calligraphy to have a better lettering and to write better. A weekly spread here. This is now a new weekly spread. I had 4 daily wins. Stuff I see, stuff that motivates me comes to this book and then I can use it. As you can see, it's not always perfect. I have a new monthly spread here. A little bit of trackings I tried to fill them. Tasks, objectives, wasting money, gaining money. Something I actually love to do is this. Try to make a good lettering and put an important phrase here. For example, I am what I do every day. Results are only a byproduct. Sometimes, not every day, but sometimes I just come here and write stuff. Keep writing here. Again, being bored is being blessed. Here I have my thoughts on Ted Lasso. Journaling is literally free health. And if you're not doing it, you're actually missing on something very special because it's completely free and it's great to record ideas, to plan, to think, as I am doing here now. Just start. It doesn't matter how. So if I had to give you an advice on how to journal, I would simply say grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, start writing. I showed you how I do it, but it's not the right way. It's probably not the best way, it's just my way. And so find your way. If you want, go to Pinterest and just do it. Yeah? Deal? See you tomorrow. Bye bye.